And well, they say that's not typical, but it's possible. Uh, I agree with that. It's not typical, but it's possible. But what I do believe is if you're willing to sacrifice, work hard, be coachable, follow a system. Let me pause so you can take all that in. Because I need to say it again. Follow a system. I'm going to say all the important parts of all the criteria again that it takes to get the Prez team uh, at a fast rate. Follow the system. Let me make sure I put all of the things back in there. Follow the system. That's really the truth. There is very little more. The rest of it is your heart's got to be in the right place. You've got to develop as you go. You've got a lot of people on here that I've seen that I know have developed and continue to develop. Um, but if you follow a system, you can literally hit high pins in record amounts of time because what can develop before personal development is professional development. And part of professional development is mastering skill sets and mastering systematic approaches. That means just because Latoya and Alba have these incredible personalities, how we gonna mimic that? How we gonna mimic the physique of Henry? I mean, we're not going to be able to mimic all of those things in a quick amount of time. But I guarantee you, what we can mimic is Instagram algorithms, Instagram behaviors, quality of pictures, picture placement on the Instagram, ratios of number of shakes and teas to people pictures, when we post, at what times of day that we post that makes it the most effective, how many check-ins we have per day that keeps us relevant, how many extra stories that we add ourselves to offset, excuse me, the uh, the check-ins, how we incentivize people to check in. Because when I first started teaching this, it was literally just about language and getting people to check in by sheer will. But today I'm going to share with you guys systematic approach to doing that. And I'm also, I believe proof's in the pudding. And if you guys ask me, well, Justin, how many nutrition clubs have you opened personally, gotten behind the bar, and blown up to $700 a day or more, $1,000 a day or more? Um, Put a number in the chat and guess how many I have done that personally with. Nobody wants to insult me or what? Come on. Five, 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 five. Bunch of fives. Hold on. I'm going to let Abigail. It'll be her great pleasure to tell you how many.
0.
Zero. Zero. But Henry, I like your number because I'll tell you what, how many have I taught to do it? That's the different number right there. How many have I taught to do it? To break $700 a day? 21. So it's a systematic approach. But lately, every single nutrition club that this lady has opened up on our system has busted $700 in the first 30 days. In fact, every single one of them that she's opened up has busted $1,000 in the first 30 days. And in a time where everybody says, oh, the market's changing, everything's changing, people don't want to come to the nutrition club, we don't have a drive-through, we don't Uber Eats, we can't deliver, we can't do anything. But here's what we can't do, all those things, and nobody cares. Because it's about what we can do, what we should do, and when we should do it. And if you follow that, then the result remains the same, state after state, right?
Right.
City after city, right?
Right.
Does it seem to matter the population of the town?
No.
It's been done in a town over 100,000, a town of 4,000, a town of 700, a town of 1,100, a town of 10,000, a town of 11,000. It doesn't seem to matter. And all the excuses in the world that you guys are going to come up with. Well, Justin, I'm in a small town over here in Texas, and they just don't use Instagram, man. They're more of a Facebook community. Well, you can hear her giggling in the background because that's what I used to hear from everyone. And I told her, I do not want to hear that. Here's what you do, here's what you say, and here's what you show. And you know what? When we came here to this place, in the little bitty nutrition club, if you can see, got some of our team back here. Wow, brand new supervisor. Anyway, you in this little bitty nutrition club in a town of 4,200, everybody's, well, we don't really use Instagram. Doesn't matter. She did exactly what she was told, used the exact language, and literally on day 23, she had 27 Instagram check-ins on the day. Why is that important? I'll tell you. There's an algorithm, and it says that if you get 23 check-ins per day for 3 days in a row, you will hit $1,000, 23 or more, you will hit $1,000 a day. So she had 26, and she's like, I had 26. And I'm like, yeah, well, you got to do it again. And she got 29 the next day, and she got 23, and she was so worried on the third day. But at the end of the third day, she didn't have to wait for the fourth day because she busted $1,000 for the first time. Guys, I'm going to teach you all of that tonight. I'm not just going to talk at you. I don't believe in that. Some of you guys already know. I'm not going to tell you without telling you how. And I will say this. This system, if you're wondering who the heck is this guy, Justin Wilson, looks like he still needs to lose some weight. He's 78 pounds down, but he probably got another 30 to go. Yep, that's true. That's a fact. Here's the deal, though. Well, he's not a chairman's club. No, that's true, but he has run 7 people to Pres team outside of his organization so far. He's not, he 18 months to Pres team. He's been in 5 years. How come he's not 20K yet? Okay, we'll see you at Extravaganza next year. Listen, here's what I'm trying to tell y'all. You can doubt it if you want, but here's what I want to tell you. This system, I understand that I'm relatively above average in intelligence, but I'm super smart when it comes to stealing shit. Stuff, stealing stuff. So what I did was I went to the last year's #1 distributor in the world, right? Trey and Mamie. And I went down there and I traded my knowledge and my system that took me to Pres team in 18 months for their knowledge and system. And I looked at that. And if y'all are Trey and Mamie's cousins or brothers or sisters or friends, it's no secret what I'm about to say. And I thought, man, this is some hillbilly stuff right here. And it was hillbilly stuff. Great stuff. But man, 1985 stuff. So I tell you right now, I don't think Henry wants to go do printing 3 times a week and handwrite everything 3 times a week. But I'm going to tell you something, in Mississippi, they don't care. They'll do it. Well, why would I want to be in a digital age and handwrite a bunch of stuff? It didn't make sense to me. Then I went on down a little further into Miami and met with the #1 pen in the world, who shared with me social media tricks that made him the largest pen in the world in his entire system, how to trick the algorithm, how to see the algorithm, and the data collection. Gosh, I'm trying to get the thing. Data collection specialist is what we're going to call it. I'm missing a word. But anyway, that taught them how to manipulate Instagram. And they paid a lot of money, more than $100,000, just so you know, to get this information. Do you think it was worth it if they're 220K Chairman's Club working on Founder Circle? It was worth it for them. So they gave it to me, trading for our information off of our system that we wrote. And then, of course, I come from the Tim Files organization, which is the Dan Waldron organization. And a lot of you guys already know that's Nutrition Club, Nutrition Club, Nutrition Club. So I got to work with 3 of the absolute best in the world in what they're doing. Let me tell you the coolest thing, that when you start working with absolute, I don't even know, in my world, we call them studs. We also call them rock stars. We call them all kinds of things, that they're literally the best at what they do. And you get to work with 3 of them. It's mind blowing. It gives you goosebumps when you start reading it and you realize these 3 people have never collaborated on jack doo-doo. And yet, as I'm looking at their flow and their day to day, if there were 50 points, 37 of them overlapped. and there was only about 13 that made either of them different. They all did the same stuff. You know, they talk about success leaves clues and all these little sayings that we have to remind each other to look for and think about things. Well, I got the privilege to sit down and write the system out and combine the three. And I've improved it into a digital world so that we no longer have, I don't know, some of you guys probably have Square rewards. I'm not mad at you. Some of you guys probably have other reward systems. I'm not mad at you. But those Square rewards and any other reward system, you know what they don't help you accomplish? Anything on social media. Nothing. They do absolutely nothing unless you say every time you get something, you have to check in to be eligible for to be in a reward system. But that's almost an impossibility to do. What we've done is we created a gift card system that has people, guarantees people that to come 3 times for gift cards. And then on the third time, where you guys move them into a reward system, we move them into a loyalty card. But our loyalty card, which all of you guys have done, this is not rocket science, right? Except for our loyalty card's done through Instagram Messenger. And every single time, every single thing you do, you can never get one nickel, cent, dime, nothing for free from us unless you check in on Instagram. And if you check in on Instagram, we'll give you the dadgum world every single time. So, because here's the thing. I don't know if you guys know this. We can't use in our business. How many of you guys know we cannot use newspapers, magazines, radios, TVs, billboards, or anything such as that, like you can in a regular business? When I say regular business, there are 2 business models accepted in America, and that is retail and royalty. We're royalty. Yes, there's a retail element of what we do, but we're a business based on royalties. That's why we can't use anything except face to face. Well, the FTC governs all of that, and they ruled that social media, because I can't just friend you and we're friends. You have to accept my friend request. So that's no different than me going outside and making a new friend. Because you've accepted it, now it becomes part of your network, which allows us to do network marketing. A lot of people still love Facebook. That's great. There's nothing wrong with Facebook. I keep up with all my high school friends from 35 years ago on Facebook. There's nothing wrong with that. You know, we got Facebook groups with our family trees on it and everything else. We got all kinds of stuff through Facebook. You know what I don't have? A thriving business through Facebook. And neither does anybody else that I know using it as their main advertising method for a nutrition club. Do you agree?
100% agree.
Okay. So here's why. The algorithm does not support us on Facebook. The algorithm supports us on Instagram. And we got to pray to God that Instagram never changes that, because it would really hurt our particular business model. Facebook makes you pay for everybody to see that's connected to you. You'll only have a fraction of the people that can see until you pay for an ad. And then if you've ever paid for an ad, and then all of a sudden people are responding to things from 6 months ago because they weren't released for them to see 6 months ago. They released your old posts, your old things. This is a fact. 6 months later, because you finally bought a little $5 ad. On Instagram, the algorithm that we're manipulating is the stories, frequency of use, last used for them, last time used for us. All of those factor in. So if our Instagram is heavily being used on the stories, we get multiple factors. And because people are tagging us, let's make sure we understand that. Tagging us, meaning mentioning, right? Mentioning, my bad. Got to get the up-to-date language. Mentioning the at Trinity Nutrition Bristow. That pushes us to the front on their algorithm, because now the union of the two, the union of the two allows our activity to now compound to their activity. and we're shoved to the front of theirs and to all of their friends. Wild, right? So today, I know we're 20 minutes in, and I'm trying to give you a breakdown and a base of why we're doing it, what we're doing it, where it comes from, the credibility of it, and if it works. I know they wouldn't put us on here if it didn't work, and they know it works. And you guys, for Nutrition Clubs, we're going to share. I think we already have, but we'll share it again if we haven't. We're going to share this in written form, step by step, with Latoya and Alba, so that they can push it out to you guys after this. That doesn't mean don't write down notes. That doesn't mean don't pay attention, that you're going to just read it later and get it. You may not. So you want to review it later. Your brain will pick up new things and remember old things that you already forgot. So Nutrition Clubs in the modern era. We want to, holy moly. Anyway, we want to pre-launch on Instagram. Pre-launch, we're going to grow the Instagram culture. How we're going to do that? We're going to follow 100 people a day. If you never see me again, write this down. If you never talk to any other press team in your life, write this down. 100 a day. In the form of 25 an hour, every other hour. Otherwise, you're going to be flagged as a potential bot, froze, and then if they freeze you, it can be up to 21 days on the first one, up to 45 days on the second one. You don't want to be froze because you have no business to market to people other than tea drops. And if you are opening a nutrition club by yourself, you know how difficult tea drops can become while trying to work the bar. So this is your way to reach the public. 25 an hour, every other hour. Okay, and we're going to do that for 15 to 20 days prior to opening. Guys, if you already have your nutrition club open and you're like, man, this guy need to go on ahead and tell us how to do what we're going to do now because I'm already open. Great. Here's the thing. We are never planning for your nutrition club right now. That would be the biggest mistake of your business. Remember, we are in network marketing and you are one of many. And if you don't think that, you need to adopt that. You are one of many. Nutrition clubs will increase the quality of your life financially, but they will not make you rich most of the time, okay? Or wealthy, or whatever word that you want to put. But I'll tell you what, network marketing within a nutrition club and multiplying your number of nutrition clubs will absolutely sustain a very wealthy lifestyle. Okay. In the pre-launch, we've got to follow 1,500 to 2,000 people. That's 15 days to 2,000, to 20 days of 100 a day. We cannot control how many people follow us back. You guys understand that? Don't get married to the outcome. What we can control is the quality of follows. 25 an hour. If I said you got to do 25 an hour every other hour, and you got on there and you did it as fast as you could follow 25 people in 10 to 15 seconds as fast as you can. That doesn't do you any good, okay? Because you could be following people from New Hampshire while you in New Mexico. That doesn't do any good, all right? So we want to make sure that we're following quality follows. We're going to teach you that in a minute. Because we can't control how many people follow us back, but what we can gauge by is a ratio. 1 to 3 to 1 out of 3 or 1 out of 4 should be following us back early on. That means if we've done 2,000 people, roughly 700 people need to be following us back. Here's the problem that we run into, the mentality. People start thinking they're failing or they're wasting their time. Well, I followed 2,000 people and only 700 followed me back. Well, that's 700 people that didn't know you yesterday. You got to understand that this is a process. And I please write this down. Marketing is the one piece of business that never stops. You can recruit in waves. You can sign preferred members in waves. You can convert challengers in waves. You can convert coaches in waves. You can never stop marketing. It is a everyday responsibility. We have to do it. Okay? All right. Okay, so an example, 2,800 followers. Following 4,700 people, we might get 2,800 followers. If we have 4,500 people and it's 1 out of 3, we got 1,500 followers. This is the amount that should be following us. If we're 1 out of 3, we're doing a dang good job on the quality of what we're looking for. So how do we follow people? Will you keep me on track? And then I'm going to have you jump in a minute, all right? We have to follow relevant people on Instagram. They need to be geographically located near you. And they already are Instagram users that are active. That's what I'm trying. They are already active Instagram users. My goodness. They are already active Instagram users. That's because I wrote that really poorly and I'm confusing myself on the sentence. So I'm going to hand this over to Abigail and I'm going to have her walk through. You can use this if you want, but you already know what you're doing. Not this, sorry. Have her walk through how you would go about following people in your area. Just a couple of tips to find out. No? You want to do this?
No.
Real quick, Justin.
Yeah.
Can I have Sonia share really quick?
Yeah.
Can I have Sonia share really quick?
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah. Okay, go ahead, Sonia.
Hello. Hi, guys. I'm here. Hi,
Hi.
Justin. Thank you
Hi.
so much for being on today. Super grateful for the system. It's been working a lot for us. So we did it from October. We started on October 22nd, and then we ended on the 10th, I think. Yeah, 21 days. And the results that we got from that was 14 new customers. In September, we had netted $4,427. And just in the 21 days using this structure, we did $3,177.80.
So you went up substantially right there. I love it. That's great. Thank you for sharing that. We're going to share some numbers also, but first, I want Abigail to share quality follows. I'm going to hand her the phone and let her go to work.
Okay, guys. So when we're following Instagram people that are located around our nutrition club, super important. I understand that, and I'm sure you guys understand as well, not all profiles are, what is it? Not
Relevant, not real.
No. Public
Yeah.
profiles. Like some of them are private accounts. Still go follow, because if they follow you back, we have the whole system for this. Okay. So in general, you would go to your map on Instagram. Do you guys know? Raise your hand if you know what I'm talking about. Your map on Instagram. Do you guys know? Anyone know? No? How can I explain how to get to the map? Hold on. Let me explain it to you guys. I'm going to do it and explain it at the same time, because Instagram just changed. So
Would you like to share your screen on your phone?
No. You know. So sorry.
Okay, let's see.
We'll tell you later. It's been a two-hour ordeal over here on.
Okay, I don't want to see no pictures of you anyways. It's fine.
No. Lord have mercy.
So you would just type in on your magnifying glass your nutrition club, right? and it's going to bring you up the map around your nutrition club. So let me see if I can show this. If you guys look up at the top,
Search bar.
the search bar, you type in the name or the city you're at, and then you're going to go to places. It's on the far right-hand side, and then you're just going to click the city you're in. And this is how you get to your maps. You guys understand? Put a 1 if you understand, put a 2 if you don't. This is super important on how we follow quality people. Okay, if you put a 2, I want you to unmute and ask your question.
Okay, so I was looking after you were doing it, but it was just going really fast. I'm trying to write it down. And I know
Okay.
you said go to the magnifying glass.
Go to the magnifying glass, search the city that your nutrition club is in. So for me, it would be Bristow. So whatever city that you're in. And if you guys just do this while we're doing it right now, you guys will understand and know how to do it perfectly.
Okay, let me go to my
And
What-
then you're going to
What
hit
if,
search.
Justin, what if I share my screen? Is that okay?
Yeah, that's fine. You have no idea though, but
Yeah, I don't want to have an idea. It's fine.
no, it's not. It's not that. We went through a whole class today to try and figure it out, and we didn't get it done.
All right, here we go.
We hit a sore spot today.
So right there is the search engine at the bottom left, the little what is it, the magnifying glass?
Yeah, looks like a magnifying glass. We click that. You go to the top. You type in the city you're from or your nutrition club is in. You hit search. Perfect. All the way on the right-hand side, it's places. And then you're going to click the town that you're in. And it's going to bring up a map of all the local businesses. Right? And then so what I do is I go through the businesses, I find any active business pages, and I go through their following. Now, you guys, I want this to be clear. You guys need to be ethical. If there's any nutrition clubs around you, don't go follow their people. Don't go do the work that they did. Go do your own work. Okay? So
Don't go steal the work they did.
right. So pick a local business. Then you're going to go to the most active and recent post. So not a pinned post, an active post. Cool. And then you're going to go through those likes. You see those likes? You're going to click the likes. And this is where I view the followers that will more than likely be in the area. You're not just going to go follow them. You're going to go to their page just like she's doing. We're going to make sure. So she just made a post 6 hours ago. She's active. She's local. That's a great follow.
I don't say anything, I just follow.
Yep. You don't say anything till they follow you back.
Don't get ahead of us.
So we go through, we do our 25 follows, quality follows. Super important that they're quality. Here's one that's, private. She requested it. It doesn't matter because right now we're waiting for follow backs.
Perfect. So quality follows. How do I get this off my screen? There we go. Okay. Quality follows. Also, if you're already familiar with your area and you know that right down the road is I don't know. What's right down the road from here?
McDonald's
McDonald's, no. If
in Tennessee.
there's a gym right on our road, right? So we could just go to that, type that gym name in, go in there and work off of the people that are operating in that gym close to us. So there are ways to skip the map, but the technique that she showed you is super important because it allows you to be very thorough there are a lot of businesses that we drive by every day that we don't think about. And why are we picking businesses? Anybody that wants to, besides these press teams on here, anybody that wants to unmute, I would like to hear why you think we're choosing businesses in our area.
I feel like we're choosing businesses in our area just because for the simple fact there's people already liking that business and it's a money opportunity.
The reason that's not necessarily wrong. I'm going to get a little more detailed in what you're saying. Put it into a little more detailed words for everybody. Because people that are interacting with these pages, these businesses in our area, that means they are active Instagram users that are actively operating their life in our area. That means they are one follow away from coming and trying us. They are already here. All of the work's done. We don't have to bring them to our area. Their life has brought them to our area. They are operating on Instagram within our area with businesses that are in our area. That means they're not just living life in our area, but they're doing business in life in our area. So they are already a consumer, and now we make ourselves known to them so that they become a consumer of ours in this same area. Does that make sense to you guys? Hold on, getting an addition here.
So I also want to add to this, guys. If we're following people that are active in the area with these businesses, when they come in and they become a regular through our system, we can now go follow their network of people that's going to bring them in as well. Not only that, we can cross market with these current businesses that are around us as well. So that's super important. It kind of goes into when we do our T drops. What?
Are you jumping to T drop?
Sorry.
Lord have mercy. You got to keep her. You got to keep her on track. All right. We're not to T drops yet. Okay. And we're not to cross marketing yet. Those are all great things. We're just not there yet. I want to make sure we understand the first step. We need to bring the consumers that are consuming and living in our area, living their life as a consumer in our area. They need to be top priority because they're already doing business and life here. Now they know about us. So when they follow us back, as soon as they follow us back, we're going to give them a gift card. Everybody say it with me, gift card.
Gift card.
Now
Gift
I want
card.
you guys. Now I want you guys to hold your hand up like this. Everybody, hold your hand up. Turn it sideways and say coupon, and then smack yourself because we're not doing that. All right. Gift card. Gift card. Here's why. Coupon is something we learned a long time ago, no doubt. But I need you guys to understand that there have been studies done, and what we have learned from study, yes, Latoya, yes. What we have learned from studies, and it was the over $100,000 data, whatever the heck it is, that the Miami crew paid for. Gift card, I'm sorry, coupon sounds like I have to spend money to save money. That's how it registers with people. Gift card says I have money in my pocket to spend. So instantly you have an advantage for them to come spend in your nutrition club. So no longer coupons, gift cards. And something that one of our 25, 26-year-old club operators said, coupon? Why would anyone want coupons? My grandma collected coupons. She clipped them. Okay, well, I understand, and that was valuable to your grandma, but that's what the younger generation sees and thinks. Now, why does that matter? If you're older, you're like, well, older generation's still relevant. I know, I'm 51. She's 53. Listen, it's still relevant, and they got the most money. But you know who drives the algorithm on Instagram? Not the older people at all. The younger people. They were born with a telephone in their hand. We didn't have cell phones until after high school. I graduated high school with no stupid cell phone. I don't know how y'all, these people don't survive now without a cell phone. So listen, they're driving the algorithm. So it's ultra important that we understand we need to speak a language that drives them into the club to spend the gift card that's in their pocket so that they can check in, because you cannot use a gift card. You can't redeem a gift card without a check-in. Now, let me tell you why this is so genius. I'm not saying I'm genius. I'm saying, let me tell you why this is so genius. Where did they find us? And where did we find them? Instagram. They already operate off Instagram. They're Instagram users. So they already know how to do this. So now they got a gift card where? In their DMs. That's where it is. We sent it to their DMs. When they followed us back, we sent them a $5 gift card for $5 off of a combo. Gift card for $5 toward a combo of their choice. So now we're starting to create combo culture. Enough of this T-shop bullshit. So sorry, but that's no good. Stephen Crawford was the first person I ever heard say, teas will get you lit, shakes will get you fit. Well, we got enough lit people in the world. Let's get some fit people in the world. So it's a combo culture that we get to create through a systematic behavior on Instagram. $5 gift card. You come in. We get you all the good stuff. It's $5 off today. Now, you have to check in to redeem it. Shelby, when you got that done, I'll get you your discount. They check in on Instagram, they tag us or mention us right on the deal. It goes into our DMs. Here's the really, in my opinion, brilliance of this. Gift cards can be lost if they're physical. They're not going to be lost in the DMs. So now you got the gift card. They checked in. It goes right into the DMs. We can see there's the $5 gift card. There's the check-in. Here's what we do. We add it to our story. You need to know this. We add it back to our story. And then we slide our finger up to the gift card and we hold down on it. And then we delete it because it is now gone. They used it. At first, people were like, well, how am I going to know if they're going to use it over and over and over? Because we can see if we sent it to them or if they just dropped it in there. We can tell. We're in control. So now we delete it, and then we send them a second gift card. That gift card, the second one, is a half off item gift card. Half off item. The 1 and the 2 means something. The 1 and the 2 means that on their first visit, they redeemed, this is the 1. On the first visit, they redeemed a gift card that allowed them to get this gift card for their second visit. That's the 2. 1 and the 2. Everything starts with a combo culture, $5 combo. First gift card. Second one's a 1 and a 2. They got it on their first visit, after their first visit for their second visit. Half off item. You guys tracking so far? So when they come in, they get the gift card. They get the item. Our job on the second time is to sell them a combo. They can come in, and here is, if it's welcome back. Hold on. Are you prepared to do when someone walks in and you ask them? Role play? Are you prepared? Yep. All right. Here's what it sounds like.
Hi.
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 Is this your first time?
No, actually, it's my second time.
Awesome. Welcome back.
Thanks. Well, that went well. Come on, stop choking up.
Oh. Okay, got it.
Okay. So you need to make sure that you ask if they like what they had or remember what they had.
Okay, cool.
Okay, start over.
Okay. Hi, welcome in.
Hi, how are you?
Doing good. Is this your first time?
No, actually, it's my second time.
Okay, awesome. Welcome back. Do you remember what you had last time?
Yeah, I had the I don't know, some chocolate shake, something Lovers.
Chocolate Lovers.
Chocolate Lovers, yes.
Good. Did you love it?
I did. I did love it. It was great. And then the fruit roll-up, I believe.
Okay, that's perfect. Are we getting that today?
I was thinking about trying a different tea.
A different tea?
Yeah.
Are you wanting something that's going to get you lit like last time?
Yeah, just tell me a tea. Come on.
Okay, Bomb Pop's the most popular today. How's that sound?
Perfect. Sounds great.
Okay, perfect.
Okay. I have this gift card that I like to use.
Okay, perfect. So this is what we're going to do. You're going to take a picture of your shake and your tea. You're going to go to your story, post the picture, mention us at Bristow Nutrition, and then I'm going to get you that gift card. Let me know when you get that done.
Okay. So now the second gift card is used. It goes into the DM. They add it to the story. They checked in. We go and we push the button to add to the story. We slide our finger up. We press down on the half off gift card. We delete it and we send the third gift card. The third gift card. The third gift card. What do you think the third gift card is? Anybody know? I'll bet it has the number 3 in it. It's $3 off. $3 off. That lets us know this is the third time. So now the person comes back and this is their third time. Why the 3? Big old 3. We need to know. $3 off. Also, in case you don't know, we're scaling the price. Some of you veterans on here know what we're doing because let's say it's an $18 combo and we knock $5 off. It's down to $13. Now they come back in next time, that $18 combo it's our job to sell it to them again, just like she did with languaging, finding out what they loved, resold it, a different tea, no problem. Now it's $3 off. Oh, I'm sorry. Now it's half off of a combo. So if I apologize. I jump ship on you guys. So they're going to choose the most expensive item, which in this case was probably the tea, half off of the tea. It's going to be just a little bit more than the $5 gift card was. The price of that transaction will be a little bit more. Did you guys track me, or did I screw it all up so you couldn't understand? We good?
Just to be clear, it's half
Yeah.
off an item, not half off combo.
Yes, half off item. We're scaling the price up, getting them used to the price of a shaken tea. Now, the third time they come in, it's $3 off the overall price. $3 off. You guys with me? But that magic number 3 says we have now completed the gift card system. Why do we do 3 gift cards?
Yes. No, that one.
Why do we do 3 gift cards? Anybody? They got money in their pocket to come spend 3 different times. Can anybody tell me why the number 3 and having people in 3 times is important?
I believe
Because
because they'll
after
have
3
already a
times,
result.
Oh my gosh, I love it. Keep talking. Say it again, all of you.
after
have a
3 times,
result
you
by
get
the
a
third day.
lifetime customer.
Okay, so somebody said a lifetime. Whoever said a lifetime, say it again.
After 3 times, you get a lifetime customer.
There's an 81% chance that you have a lifetime customer. Excellent. I don't know what the other one was, but I hope it was good too. But I did catch the word lifetime. So we are systematically creating lifetime customers through a systematic exchange with gift cards. We're scaling the price so that they don't come in overwhelmed on the overall price. We're making them fall in love with the products. Let me ask you something. If you try something and you love it and you have to have it, do you care about the $5 extra? No, you do not. If you try it the second time, you love it again, and it's a little bit more, you don't care. And the third time, it's a little bit more. It keeps going up, but oh my gosh. After 3 times, we got something special for you. Loyalty card. Loyalty card. What do you call the loyalty card here? What's it called?
Loyalty card.
Okay. Loyalty card. So on this loyalty card, if you send her, will you send Latoya a loyalty card real fast?
Yeah.
The empty one, and then she can share her screen if she wants or whatever. But
Can we send the gift cards too, or?
no, I want you
Okay, perfect.
to send the loyalty cards off.
Yeah,
Okay.
got it.
I'm glad you guys are laughing. Anyway, on the loyalty card, we create this in Canva. No problem. And this one, I even created this sucker in Canva myself. That's how easy it is. We didn't even have to have an expert do it. I did it. So it's empty. It's got 10 punches. Loyalty card. After the 10th punch is full, they get a free combo. Understand that we don't care. This was a dilemma at first. Was that a free combo plus the boosters are extra? Nope, not at all. People are creatures of habit. I get the same dadgum loaded tea and the same shake no matter where I go and what the price is every single time, no matter what. And I guarantee if I got 10 of those, and Abigail pointed this out to me because I was the one having the dilemma. I'm like, should we just do $10 off the combo and they still have to pay for the, or not $10, a free combo after the 10th one, and they still have to pay for the booster? Screenshot? Is she? Oh, okay. There you go. See the loyalty card? Guys, it's real easy. Now she's going to send you the next one. Send the next one with the one. This is what the next one looks like. And we literally make 10 of these. And it's stored in your photos. So every time they check in, after the third one, we send them that loyalty card. After the $3 gift card, they check in. We erase the $3. We send them the loyalty card. The next time they come in, they check in again on Instagram. They get a punch on their loyalty card. You guys understand that we are rewarding one thing. What is it? Anybody? It's not loyalty. Let me tell you what all of you guys that have had punch cards before are doing. I need you to understand the difference because you're going, well, all they did was make it digital. I've been doing this shit for years. No, you haven't. Correct. Check-ins. You haven't. Because All you were doing before was making them loyal to you. That means you get to keep that customer as long as they're on their journey. But when they fall off that wagon, you got nothing out of the deal. But when these check-ins and they're loyal to check-ins, the average person has 500 followers that see it. The average person. And I imagine if we check again, because that's 3.5-year-old information, I bet you it's more now. So that means every time they check in, 500 people are seeing them. A lot of them are going to be in this area operating. You are rewarding check-in, 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 check-in. You can't redeem jack shit without checking in. Jack crap, I meant to say, Latoya, without checking in. Latoya trying to keep me on that godly path. Anyway, so understand that this is a systematic approach. All you people that I worked with before, we didn't have all this. We didn't have every bit of this. We had some of it. We didn't have the absolute monster. I'm gonna share with you something real fast. First full month. Tired? Are you listening? First full month. I'm gonna show you this. Oh God. This is the nutrition club here. I wanna share this with you because this is our first full month. Oh. All right. Let's see if I can flip this sucker around. I don't even know how to do that. Oh, there we go. Can y'all see this? That means we gave $1,500 in discounts in the first full month. Now, some people are like, I don't know about that. Okay, cool. Let's see what happens in the next month to follow. What did that yield for us? Uh-huh. I see y'all. Uh-huh. And we're on pace to be up again in November. So
You say that out loud. How much did you guys revenue?
It's $18,440. Okay.
In
We gave
a
away.
month?
Yeah, that was in October. That was our second month in business here. The first month was 13,000. The second month was 18,000. The first month we gave away 1,200. The second month we gave 2,600 in discounts. And you know what? If you're priced right, it don't matter. And I'm not talking about priced high. I'm talking about priced right. It don't matter. And now, for all of you that are running network marketing and not just nutrition clubs, here's the beautiful thing. I'm gonna have to walk for a minute, y'all. Oh man, I got to get going. Anyway, here's never mind, I forgot. I gotta set still. I gotta set still. Sorry. Lost my tripod. All right. Anyway, so not only do you see these discounts mattering to people, check in, check in, check in, check in, you see how it's jumping and getting bigger and bigger because of the activity on Instagram. What happens when people start wanting discounts? Now we get to talk about how they get discounts. For us, we're going to go through We Do Transformations. I assume most of you guys will as well. We do transformations. By the way, if we take what's in your cup, we throw it in a cart, teach you how to make it at home, we can save you some money. And if you save money, you automatically get all of this for free. So we're taking their everyday habit of checking in, everyday habit of getting a discount. If you want a 50-cent discount, if you want a $1 discount, if you want a discount, then I'll bet you'll take a freaking 35 to 55 percent discount to retail it. And then if you're retailing what's in your cup, and we've please listen to the absolute brilliance of this. I didn't come up with this stuff. Just listen to it. It's brilliant. If I take your shake and tea, because I created a combo culture, and your shake and tea is very basic tea lift off aloe, no boosters, and you add the shake and you throw it in a cart, you are selling protein drink mix, Formula One, tea, full bottle of tea, 30 liftoff, and a pint of aloe. And they're saving money and they love you. And guess what happens tomorrow after they get their products and they go home and they love them and they're making them? Guess what they're going to do anyway? They're coming in to see you. Because at this point, you've created a combo culture, a check-in culture, and a connection. And those people are really yours. And now you have a community going through We Do Transformations. That transfers into challengers. So on that note, we're going to pause the system and I want to share. Dang, man, there's just not enough time on this call. Anyway, I want Abigail to share. I showed you the first month and the second month, but we did not come here and start running challenges right out of the gate. We let people run consumption first, got to know people, and then let the challengers start to evolve naturally and then started talking to people, all right? Now, she's going to share with you, hopefully she gets this right, her numbers from the first cycle of adding the discounts to people who want discounts to becoming challengers, then becoming preferred members, and then becoming coaches. And in one cycle, how much extra volume just for her that yielded?
12,000.
Tell me the whole thing.
What do you like?
All the stuff that I just said.
Okay, so I've yielded 13 preferred members, 12 new coaches. Out of the coaches, 8 senior consultants, 3 qualified producers, and 1 supervisor. And my 3 qualified producers are going to be supervisor by the end of the month. And that's literally just by utilizing this system to create the connections to then roll it into We Do Transformations and running the We Do Transformation cycle correctly. Okay, that's key. Making sure you guys are running it the right way, the We Do Transformations way.
So now what you have, thank you. 12,000, how much? You forgot.
Oh, 12,800 volume points.
12,800 new volume points in one cycle. So that for my organization makes her the highest personal volume. That makes her the #1 recruiter. That makes her of distributors, the #1 recruiter of preferred members. And also when Dan Waldron's numbers come out, that's going to make her on the over 10,000 list. That's going to make her the #1 recruiter of distributors in all 65,000 distributors. And most likely the #1 recruiter of preferred members in a tiny town of 4,200 by running the system correctly and patiently. That's it. Guys, this system will work anywhere because it is systematic. It doesn't matter if Abigail's behind the bar. I really wanted to show you Abby, the new supervisor, because Abby's behind the bar. We just did her hours. She was behind the bar 98 hours in 2 weeks, more than full time. And the club's still running that. This side's still yielding that. And we're still running the We Do Transformations, moving it into the Fit Club model as well, like a Fit Camp, like you guys run. Guys, this whole system gives you every single thing you wanted, every single thing you didn't know you needed, and it controls all of it for you so your personality can suck. Straight up, your personality can suck. Seriously, Latoya, this is for real. Your personality can stink. And systematically, while you're working on your personality, while you're working on your skill sets with people, systematically, they still want your discount. They still want your shake because if you can make shakes and teas, you're in there, baby. And all of a sudden, your presentation's good. You learn how to make a good shake, a good tea. You start to enjoy your work. They start to enjoy you. You stop being uncomfortable and start talking. And so now your personality that never really sucked, it just sucked because you were under pressure trying to figure out how to talk and make teas, talk and make shakes, talk about the challenge while you're checking out and get Instagram check-ins. All that stuff goes away because the systematic behavior allows you to professionally develop, running a system which allows you to master more skills and then along the way personally develop, and you get to turn into something you didn't even know you could turn into because you had the ability to be coached and follow a step-by-step structure that controls all of your, it literally controls all of your tasks. We'll say that. Not your thoughts, but your tasks. And if you can apply all of your individual creativity after you master the system, after you master the system, after you master the system. I heard at Chairman's Club look at a world team that had been behind the bar for 2.5 years, running a nutrition club that was running over 40,000 in net sales. That is a good nutrition club, you guys. That is a 15,000 volume point or more nutrition club. And I watched this chairman look at that person because that person kept having an opinion. And he looked at him and said, hey, do me a favor. Until you get to active world team, shut your mouth and learn, because you haven't learned the other side of the bar. You only know how to make shakes and teas. Systematically, you're missing something. Grab that, and then you can start teaching everybody both sides. And I thought, man, that was harsh. But then the more I thought about it, that's not necessarily harsh. That might be the best advice in the world, considering that guy's now Get to 5 2 years later. I'm telling you right now, there's something to be said about learning exactly what you're supposed to be doing and then teaching it to others exactly how they're supposed to be doing it. Remember, this is a duplication business. The first thing you got to duplicate is a system. Now, there's much more to this system, but I would say those are the most important parts. And you're going to have everything else in writing, the pro tips, the languaging for when a customer comes in, how to menu sell, how to set up your menu. It's all in writing. That part's easy. We wanted to get through the part that we needed to make sure knocked you in the head on the understanding. And now that you've heard it, you can read it and apply it. Let me see what Abigail has to say to add to this on anything. Abigail's been running the crap out of the system. And listen, we're all about truth over here. Abigail was not great at running the system. No. No. Abigail had all the ideas. Very creative. She could think of everything to do that didn't mean shit. I mean, she would come up with all the new menus every month that didn't mean a damn thing. Because you know why? Because you can have the greatest menus and recipes in the world sitting on the counter, and you can make the greatest shake known to man. But if nobody knows you're there, it doesn't matter. You have to master the system so that you have customers to work with on all aspects of it. So early on, it was a struggle. But I'm going to tell you what, I don't know what clicked, when it clicked, or what happened. But when it did, it's been crazy since then. Here she is.
What clicked was I became obsessed, and it not just obsessed with the system and like truly trying to make it run right. I wanted to see it actually come to life. You know what I mean? Like, how many of y'all have run a $1,000 day before in your club? Put a 1. Like, truly. And if you have not, do you want to see that day happen, and how soon? Because I'm telling you right now, if you guys grab this and you follow it to a T, because that's not what I did at first. I didn't follow it to a T. If someone came in and wanted just a tea, I would give them just a tea. I didn't try to menu sell because I was comfortable in just giving the customer what they thought they needed, right? Rather than actually giving them what they needed. So if you guys take this and adjust what you're doing and follow it step by step, just like with We Do Transformations, if you plug your people in, your challengers in, your coaches in, you follow step by step, I have no doubt in the world that you will not have results like I have. Seriously. I went from a hole in the wall club that ran less than $10,000 to opening new clubs running $1,000 days in the first 30 days. And it can happen to anybody. So if there's any advice, it's follow the system. If it says step 1, choose your shake, step 2, choose your tea, you do that. If it says you greet every customer, especially if you don't know who they are, hi, is this your first time? It says that and only that, you say that. You follow it step by step. And I promise you, it works.
That was great advice. There's nothing for me to follow up on. I'll tell you what, we will take 3 questions. I know we're over time. We will take 3 questions if anybody has questions.
I have a question about the tea. You were talking about tea drops. Is it the same system or different?
I'm gonna whoop her
I'll tell
ass.
them.
So here's, sure, she wants to tell you.
Oh, go ahead. Okay. All right. Sorry, guys. I get in trouble a lot. So tea drop. A lot of this is pre-launch, but if you already have a nutrition club, you can implement this now. So all the local businesses around you, you make a phone call, you tell them that they've been nominated, right, by a local business or by a customer, and that you want to bring complimentary teas. Okay, the teas are not teas from the menu. They're not tea Liftoff Aloe. It's NRG plus flavor. You still want it to taste good, so don't shortchange the flavor, right? We then take a limited amount, depending on how many people are there, 4 to 6 teas, go to that business. When we go in there, we take a picture. We get everyone to follow us. Why do you think they need to follow us? Why do we go in there and have them follow us? Someone answer.
Get into their network.
They get into the system, the full circle marketing, right? Because now when they follow us, they get a gift card. So not only did they get the free tea, but they're now getting the $5 off to go into your nutrition club, right? Now they go into your nutrition club, and now you guys see the full circle working by going into local businesses that we have not yet captured. So yes, go follow all the people that are local, do tea drops to the businesses that you have not been to yet, make the connection, and then you can utilize the pictures you take to cross market. The best way you can do that is, hey, let me get y'all's picture. That way I can tag you guys and do some cross marketing. We can promote their business and our business all in one. Is that good?
Yeah.
Perfect.
That was good. Next question. That is a good question.
They froze now. Oh, they're all gonna have $1,000 days.
Matt,
Oh.
Nadine, anybody? Sonia, Bria, Yesenia, do you have any questions? You good? Okay. All right. I think
Okay.
Okay, I have another question then, because away. So
Go ahead.
you said your combos there. It's just tea, shake, and lift off, or is it just shake,
All-
tea, shake and
all-
tea?
So all of our teas are tea lift off aloe on our menu. It's not, we don't have levels. We don't have it. When you go to Starbucks, they put what's in it, it's what's in it. What makes a bomb pop for us is what makes a bomb pop, and it's tea lift off aloe and flavor, period. So if you're ordering a bomb pop, you're getting that. If you don't want that and you're not a rookie, you're a pro and you want to ask for something different in it, no problem. You know what I'm saying? But we're not going to advertise that. What we have on the menu is what you're getting. And if you're a pro, if you come to our nutrition clubs and you ask for something to be altered, we'll alter it. But we're not advertising that you can alter it because people don't even know to alter it. And our combo is a shake and tea, which is PDM and Formula One is a shake, and then tea lift off aloe is the tea, and then any boosters, any of that stuff's a combo. For us, any two items is a combo. So if it's a waffle and a tea, no problem. If it's donuts and a tea, no problem. Heck, we even will do tea and protein balls, even though we kind of take a hit on that one, but we don't care because getting people to do multiple things, no empty hands, will always benefit you. Any other questions?
All right, everybody. Thank you so much. Take yourself off mute and thank Justin and Abigail, please.
Thank you, Justin.
But
Thanks for all the information.
Thank you so much. All right, before we take our final picture, who's wanting to do this? Like who's all in with, doing the follows? You said to follow 100 people a day, 25 every other hour. Okay, so in the diamonds page, put I'm all in, just so I can know who's all in on doing this. If you're just like, oh, I want to take a couple of ideas on this, that's fine. Just let's stay accountable to one another so we can follow through with this information. Because if you do go all in and you do practice this, because we've heard it, Sonia heard it last year. We heard it last year. I'm promising you guys are gonna hear it again because Justin sticks to what he's doing, and that's what I love because it creates consistency and growth. Okay, and even Bria, not in a nutrition club, you could still utilize this. I utilize this with what we're doing because we sell mega teas, right? And we sell rebuilds. So you can always make this work with what you guys are doing. So make sure you put I'm all in the diamonds page if you're wanting to do this. Justin, Abigail, I'm super excited to see you again. Everybody turn on your camera so we can take a photo. Manny, Belena, Jasmine. iPhone. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and cheese. Justin, Abigail, we love you. God bless you guys.
Thanks, you guys.
Love you.